Let's talk now about the Illinois State Fair. It's about 8 months away, but I don't think it's never something that gets old. I think because it's such an incredible institution that has been here in the Central Illinois area and is huge for agriculture. And just it's one of those things every year where it's right before the school year starts and a wrap up of the summer and heading into the harvest. It's just a really magical time. And we've seen, of course, the past few years, some difficult times, but the Illinois State Fair, after having 1 year off, which was pretty unprecedented, were in last year. And Kevin Gordon, former State Fair manager, retiring at the conclusion of the expo last year. That opened up the manager position, and that went to Rebecca Clark. Talked with her yesterday, or was it the day before? I get my days mixed up. Is it Friday yet? No, it's not. But we talked about the Illinois State Fair, the Department of Agriculture, the importance of the expo, and what to see could happen ahead. In the 8 months ahead. So here is a little bit of the conversation I had with Rebecca Clark. And in particular, the first question I had was, well, what is the role of the Illinois State Fair manager?
Wow. So the Illinois State Fair manager will be responsible for all the ins and outs of the activities on the fairgrounds, both during the fair, the 10 great days of the fair, and then those that are outside of the fair.
So we've got 8 months until the fair. Another question I had was, what are you doing between now and then when it comes to all the planning that needs to be involved?
Well, I look forward to really building a strategic vision that will really help us showcase the state fairgrounds. A lot of people think that, the state fair manager is just busy those 10 days in August, but that's really not the case. I really look forward to working with our tourism partners and our partners in Springfield and Sangamon County to really showcase all that the state fairgrounds has to offer.
Again, sharing some of the conversation I had with Rebecca Clark. She's the new Illinois State Fair manager, and the first day on the job for her was January 1st. But what is the what's new? What is the possibilities of new things coming to the Illinois State Fair, and what does it mean for her personally? Because she's been in media. She's been working for different agencies as a public information officer. And now, as somebody with that mix of experience, she's going to be managing the state fair, which comes with a whole host of different challenges. So here's some of what she had to say about what this means to her personally.
Oh, absolutely. So the Department of Agriculture really is home for me. I've been in the Springfield, Sangamon County area for several years now. I got my first job in Springfield was actually at Channel 20. I spent about 10 years there working in the media, and then I moved over to the Department of Agriculture shortly after my firstborn. And I really, I love the Department of Agriculture. I am from a farm family. So agriculture is no stranger to me, but I also, really got to know the ins and outs of the state fair. I got to learn everything about state government and how it works and where the bottlenecks can be. And so I really think that my agricultural experience, my experience in communications and marketing really did lend to a great fit here at the Illinois State Fair.
Again, sharing conversation I had with Rebecca Clark, the new manager of the Illinois State Fair, bringing that conversation to you here on the WMAY morning news feed. So we had 1 year in the pandemic where the state fair was canceled. Then the following year, as numbers seemed to be under control and people were getting vaccinated, we had the Illinois State Fair last summer. What does the year ahead bring? Something that's obviously on the state fair manager's mind.
A lot can happen between now and then. And we all can play a role in really making sure that the state fair is safe for everybody. But we will continue to follow the science, just like the administration has forged ahead with. And all can play a role right now by getting vaccinated, getting our boosters, and that can really go a long way to how we see things in August.
Now, when it comes to the Illinois State Fair, of course, it's a focus on agriculture, but there's a lot of people who aren't involved in the agricultural industry who take to the Illinois State Fair. I asked Rebecca what are some of the things that she believes they needs to be a good takeaway for those who aren't involved in agriculture in Illinois when they visit or hear about the Illinois State Fair.
So the Illinois State Fair really represents everything that there is about Illinois. You can find something for everyone at the Illinois State Fair. And outside of that, whether you live on a farm or you don't, the Illinois State Fair presents a family friendly, affordable entertainment in your own backyard. And supporting our local economy is a great way, by visiting the Illinois State Fair, is a great way to support our local economy.
And I asked Rebecca when we chatted the other day for some final thoughts as the new State Fair manager.
Well, I do know, Greg, that you are an avid gardener, and tis the season for getting those seeds ready. So I think that you and I might need to go ahead and get some plots out at the community garden, out at the fairgrounds, and get our gardening on.
I don't know if I'm an avid farmer. I enjoy it. I can always be better at it. So maybe I take Rebecca up on this and take some lessons from the agricultural professionals out at the Illinois State Fair, and we'll see what we can make happen. But she said, hey, January is a good month to start getting everything together for it.
Right. So you're supposed to start your seeds. Probably some seeds can start in January in your home. So you'll have to put your thinking caps on. I know you're a big gardener in your backyard, but maybe expand a little bit to out to the fairgrounds, and we'll have a little garden off.
So we'll see what happens with that. A little garden off. I think that's a challenge. I think she just challenged me to a garden off. Oh boy, the pressure's on. So I appreciate Rebecca for taking time and chatting with me, and I imagine we're going to be talking with her a lot more as well as we get closer to the Illinois State Fair and throughout the Illinois State Fair. It's right here on the WMAY morning news feed. I'm Greg Bishop.